Welcome to part 14 of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now it's time to explore Jedha. And let me tell you, the moon of Jedha is actually pretty big. We're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
So good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jedha?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path? Pilgrim Sanctuary is an ancient temple. Seer and Master Cordova chose it as the Hidden Path's safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come, just not so soon.
Yep, the Empire's here right now, and that's pretty much the reason they were there in Rogue One. The Empire has set up base on Jedha for about 10 years at that point. But never mind that. Just look at how expansive this area is.
Pilgrim's Crossing is on the other side of the desert.
When you walk out of the door, we need to go to that mountain that's straight ahead of us. That's a good 15 miles away. But the good thing is we do have a spammo. We could call them.
Master Junda, we are nearly there. So, what do you think?
It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect.
Seer's got a point. If you're a Jedi, being in the middle of nowhere is a good place to hide. And just look at Dagobah. Anyway, there's going to be a save point here, but there are a couple of different save points out in the open in this area, so I'm going to skip this one.
You work for Saw Gerrera again.
Not sure. Haven't heard from him since Coruscant. There's our ride.
Saw Gerrera is referenced. In fact, he's referenced a couple of times in Jedi Survivor, but he does not appear physically. Which is weird, because I think this would be the point in time where Saw is actually hiding out on Jedha, but I'm not too sure of the timeline, so don't quote me on that.
Good job.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home, you know. Were you hungry? Now you will feed the other creatures.
Well, there's nothing left to feed on, so I guess that creature did its job. Where do I go from here? Now, the good thing about Jedha is that even though it's huge, the pathways, or at least some of them, are linear enough to where you can't get lost in them. It's not like Kobol, where everything looks the same because it's a jungle. You do at least have some distinguishable landmarks.
Let's try to avoid unnecessary attention.
Won't be easy when the desert's littered with imps.
Then we will deal with them together.
That's a good point, Merrin. Thank you for bringing that up. We do have some Imperial controls out in the desert, so I'm going to try my best to avoid as many unnecessary encounters as I can.
My friends, I will not live to see all the wonders of this desert, but it comforts me to know that you might continue this path in my stead. For Jedha is but a constellation in a whole galaxy of secrets.
Which is unfortunate because Jedha doesn't have that much time left after this point. If you've seen Rogue One, you know. Gonna avoid those ATSTs as much as possible, which I do successfully. Man, the stormtroopers have really shitty peripheral vision. Alright, where do we go from here?
Have you come across the Narcus anchorites, friend?
I have. They gave me water and a warning. Beware the central isompters, for they trade only in death.
That's one hell of a warning. Anyway, what's in this crate? We got commander pants.
those on forever.
Yes.
I might try those on, but I also want to complete the set and get the top too. Anyway, since we're going to deal with Imperial targets, especially those railgunners, we're going to need the double-bladed lightsaber for this one. We're going to go all Darth Maul on this bitch. Oh, just imagine if Darth Maul was actually a Jedi. That would be a good what-if story. Him and Ahsoka and Anakin just taking names and kicking ass. I still want to hear about those old times, Merrin. Stop teasing me! Anyway, we got Imperials dealing with the locals. And it seems like these creatures actually explode. Kind of interesting, but there was another creature in Jedi Fallen Order that exploded similarly to this one. I think it was the Baneback Spider from Dathomir, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Anyway, we got another KX droid. This one has a baton, but you could just as easily beat it down from afar with the blaster stance. And also with the help of this bugger right here. Fight my battles for me! Oh well, never mind, he's dead.
What's this?
Security droid enforcer, so even beefier security droid. Got it. And also scanning enemies in this game does serve a purpose, as that will net you more units for holotactics. My god, what did that creature eat? I wouldn't call it off balance, just off the cliff, Merrin.
So, how'd you get involved with the hidden path?
I came across someone in need during my travels and helped them hide from the Empire. That eventually led me to the path.
Sometimes, I wonder if destroying the holocron had any impact.
We protected the children on that list. But there are others.
And the Empire's still hunting them down.
Just so. We must protect those who can.
The Hidden Path, or just The Path, is an underground network of safe houses. It was founded at the start of the Jedi Purge in 19 BBY. It was meant to house Jedis and other Force sensitives from the Empire. It's kind of like a fictional underground railroad, but it spans across many different planets. Jedha is one location where the Hidden Path is. Jabim is another one, and Mapuzo is actually where Obi-Wan explored in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I almost called it a sitcom. Well, shit. The way that show ran, it kind of was a sitcom.
These are all over Seer's base.
Yes, they are ancient security mechanisms. Perimeter systems came before. When the Empire arrived, the Anchorites began to use them.
Old tech is less conspicuous.
The sanctuary for this hidden path is Tanalorr, what Dakin Garen is actually looking for. So a neat little tidbit right there. Another neat tidbit are these audio receptors for... Oh, I think those are for BD, the Kaminoan color shades. Kaminoan being blue because it was a rainy, cold, drenched ocean planet. Nice boss fight between Obi-Wan and Jango Fett, though.
The safe house is in there?
Yes. The temple is abandoned and well fortified.
Perfect place to hide from the Empire.
So we thought.
We'll find Brother Armias.
I hope so. We will take the back route. It is the fastest way.
That looks like trouble.
At least there's two of us. One for each of its claws.
That's not how that works, Merrin. It's got a stinger too. So, you know the deal. We gotta tie this thing up before we strike.
things.
Did you find the way to Tanalor?
Not yet. But we found some devices from the High Republic. Master Cordova's inspecting them now.
Seer and her master are quite the pair. They've been a vital asset to the path since they joined us.
Did you come across any other Jedi on your travels?
No, Cal. If I had, I would have contacted you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cal, put a little more faith in Merrin. Come on. Those airborne buoys or whatever they're supposed to be, we cannot reach just yet. We need an item which we won't get until almost very late into the game, actually.
Nice.
A shortcut to your place.
Empire's closing in.
Let's split up. I will slow their progress. We'll regroup near the temple.
Hey, Merrin. Watch yourself out there.
I'll be doing the watching, Cal.
Just you and me again. We'll have to find another way around.
That pop-up that says Merrin will be in the desert is half true and half not. Because she will meet you again after a certain point, so don't worry, she did not just disappear forever. She'll be back. Anyway, there is another workbench here if you want to stop and work on your lightsaber stuff. Here I just kind of take a break for a bit, or pause the game. Which is always good to do. Always pause when you need to do something else. You got another Sutabin creature right here. Any lightsaber stance will do just fine against this creature. It's not really that hard to take down. Even with the slow-ass crossguard saber, because the damage output alone will just utterly annihilate this thing. The same thing with the blaster, but it seems like the Sutabin is a bit more resistant to blaster shots.
Guy looks hungry.
Justice. We got the Justice script for the lightsaber. I think I customized my lightsaber with it, but I don't know. It's just kind of alright. Oh my god. That poor Sutabin. Did not mean to crush it up against the thing, but what are you gonna do?
Careful not to touch anything here. Don't want to wake the dead. Devoted to the very end. But to what cause?
Don't want to interrupt that party. Let's see, there's another Jedha scroll right here. Gonna pick that up. And it looks like it just disturbed the whole nest of hard shells here. You want to be careful here because some of the bugs with the lumpy shells do explode if you strike them enough times. And so I'm trying to keep my distance and not aggro too much here. Because they're glowing, that means it's just gonna self-destruct at any point. No, seriously, I ask again, what did these creatures even eat to explode like this? Was it the gas tank from Jaws?
Stuck the landing. Hey, BD. A map of the region. There's Pilgrim Sanctuary across the bridge. Wonder what those markers mean. Brace yourself, BD. This remind you of Zepho too?
The wind is back, and it's even more annoying than ever before. Whenever you jump, you just get blown around. So whenever you see any sort of cover you can find in the environment, use that to your advantage.
Can't make that. Too windy. Anything like that before? Almost like music.
I agree with Cal. Audio here just sounds way cool. Man, these guys need new helmets. I feel bad for the stormtroopers, actually. Get shitty equipment all the time.
They were waiting on a shuttle. Means more on the way. Gotta do something about that. What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway? Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe... Guess you can't put a price on Sanctuary.
I was supposed to grab that ledge. I don't know what happened there, game. Just gotta be a bit more slow, I guess.
Merrin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees. They've been through enough. That should give us some cover.
The first time I played through this section, it did give me a hell of a time. It was a bit troublesome, but on subsequent playthroughs, it's not that bad. The main issue is that Cal will sometimes not grab onto a ledge you want to. But that's like 1 out of a million chances.
All clear.
Hear that? It's the ghost. Calm down. That's just the wind. I don't know which is worse, these winds or the... I swear, if I hear desert ghost one more time...
Hear that, buddy? Yeah, definitely Merrin's work.
Well, shit, if Merrin's doing all this, why isn't she fighting the war? Okay, we just run past this guy and the Scorpion and be on our way. Simple combat encounter, just ignore it like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for part 14 of Jedi Survivor. And stay tuned for the next episode on Friday where we learn a new skill. And this new skill, trust me, is very, very useful. See you later.
Force of nature, huh? Onwards, traveler. Cross over. Cross over what?